Hello, I'm Chelsea Fry with ABRN Magazine. As a business owner in an industry dominated by mergers and acquisitions, you may find yourself often asking, how do I know when to sell and when to grow? Brad Mewes, a shop management consultant and author of the blog Supplement, Financial Insight for the Automotive Industry Professional, is here today to talk about 2 ways to know when to sell and when to grow. Brad, in your recent blog, you state that the first thing owners should take into consideration when deciding whether to sell or grow is their timeline. Can you explain why this should be the greatest consideration and the risks involved in different timelines?
Yeah, thanks, Chelsea. Timeline is important because it impacts the options a business owner has to grow. So there's three traditional ways a business owner in the collision industry can grow. They can grow organically, which is in their existing location. They could grow through new developments. So when you go into a new building and you convert that into a collision repair shop, at least through acquisitions. And so the reason timeline is important is because it impacts which of those growth options are accessible to you as a business owner. So the longer your timeline, the greater your options. For example, a greenfield, building a shop from scratch could take 18 to 24 months just to construct, and another 6 to 12 months to get the fully up and running at full capacity. So that's 3 years. If you have a shorter timeline than 3 years, a greenfield may not be a good option to grow. Second to this is risk. The longer your timeline, the different types of risk you take on. So take, for example, we're talking about technology industry and how technologies impact severity, frequency, and claims. And some people will go so far as to say that maybe the whole industry won't exist in 30 years because driverless cars will stop in accidents. But shifting industry and shifting regulations have a very distinct impact on the value of your business. And so it's important to consider fully the risk you're taking on by extending your timeline, as well as what your growth opportunities are, and balancing those out.
And you state that the second consideration should be the owner's walkaway price. How can business owners bridge the gap between the current value of their business and their walkaway price?
Price is a function of two things. It's a function of your future cash flows and of the risk of the business. Excuse me. So if a business owner increase the value of the business, the two levers to pull on is either increase your future cash flows or decrease your risk. So if you want to increase your future cash flows, a few ways you could do that is through cost reduction, running a more efficient, streamlined operation. You could do it through managing your sales by acquiring more accounts, driving more cars through the door. You can do it through new developments, expanding out and building new shops in other areas, and you can do it through acquisitions. So a common reason we actually work with clients is to bridge that valuation gap. There's the walkaway price that the owner has, and that walkaway price is more than the current value of their business. And so often one of the quickest ways to bridge that valuation gap is through acquisitions. And the reason the acquisition is quick and effective is because it hits on both the future cash flows as well as the risk aspect. So an acquisition increases the future cash flows of the business, but also because you're expanding it outside of your existing location, you're diversifying your business and thus lowering your overall risk. So acquisitions actually are very effective and very often the quickest way to increase the overall value of the business.
Thank you for your insight, Brad. To learn more and to read Brad's full article, 2 ways to know when to sell and when to grow, visit abrn.com/sell or grow, or you can visit Brad's blog at sup-co.com. Thank you.